What is happening, guys? Martin Martinez back again. Let's get into it. So, first things first, guys, eBay. Hopefully you've already got an account set up. If you don't, I can do another video on that. That's not a problem, guys. But just to keep it simple, assume you've already got account set up. Assume you've already got linked to maybe PayPal, for instance. How to sell your fragrances online and still try and make some form of money from them. Now, first things first, guys, what I'd say is have a look on eBay. See, for instance, what's been sold on there already. Now, this bottle here, for instance, Vibrant Leather, costs, say, around £20 in the shop, brand new. So bearing in mind, guys, for the cost of this, realistically, no one's going to be paying you nearly £20 for a used bottle. Okay, you can see some of the juices already been used in this one, guys. So you have to be realistic. You're selling this partly used, so maybe you may get, maybe if you're lucky, £12, £13. Bear in mind also, guys, when you are selling on eBay, what I also do is transfer the cost of the shipping onto the customer. So, guys, if they're going to pay maybe £2.50, £3 for shipping, again, this is going to be a small package. So ultimately, I believe what's going to happen, guys, is that you're going to charge them maybe your £12, and on top of that, they're also going to pay for postage and packaging. Okay, now you don't have to include that in the price, but at the same time, you run the risk of also you paying for it to be sent out, guys. So you do need to be mindful of that if you're going to use the Royal Mail system that they have in place. Okay, so now that's been decided, you've looked at your price, you've got things together, and you know roughly what you're expecting to get a return. You're going to need 3 key things, guys, first of all. Okay, first key things you're going to need. So these are mail bags, guys. I'm going to put the details on Amazon, from Amazon, on in the information below, but guys, but ultimately what you need to make sure is anything you're sending like this, guys, I would try to make sure you've got this type of plastic seal that when you finish, you can just put the overlay onto it and seal it up. Okay, so you can get a pack of these probably for about, I paid, you got 100 for about £9.99 or so. And again, guys, these are quite useful, so make sure you've got a load of these ready to go. Okay, next thing you'll need, most importantly, is this. Okay, so when you've now decided on the type of bottle you're using, for instance, you've got your bag ready. You also need some rubber bands. Make sure to you can wrap it up. Now, what do I use to wrap these fragrances up? Old magazines, guys. Okay, so just get an old magazine, old newspaper, whatever it may be, and literally just tear this out and start wrapping. And then literally make sure, and this is what I do to make sure this lasts me, use no more than 6 rubber bands. So you can start making sure that you can keep your costs down, because obviously to buy this costs money. Put all that information again in the description. This costs money, guys. Use no more than 6 at a time. If you can get even less than that, use less than that. Okay, so once you've done that now, guys, you've finished, somebody's purchased it, say for instance online, what will then happen is that you'll get a notification to say that this has now been bought. You can see a link as well that eBay will send to you, which again usually comes from the company that they use for Royal Mail. So I'm just going to show you an example of one, just covering this up, show you an example of one of what it looks like. Okay, so you get like this, for instance, this sort of second class prepaid stamp in a way, guys. So this will come from the money that they've already paid for, but what you have to do now is click and confirm that you want to now send it out. You get a notification from eBay, and then it'll charge you directly to your PayPal account to take the money off for the shipping. And all I do, guys, is literally I fold this in half. Okay, I fold this in half like this, and bang that on to here, and I fold this up. From there, guys, as I say, I take this out and I start wrapping this up. I pull out pages and start wrapping this up. And I wrap a few, put some over, wrap, put some over. And ultimately, guys, that is it. And that's all you really need. That's all you need to do. You don't need to put, if you want to run a business from it, by all means do so. You can put a little note in there to say thank you for your order, whatever it may be. That's entirely up to yourself, guys. But in my view, guys, that is one of the quickest ways to avoid wasting money. If I buy a fragrance and I do not like it, one of the most important things also, guys, to keep the value up is to make sure you keep the box. Now, there will be times you purchase a fragrance, you have it for a while, and you just don't worry about the box, you just throw it away. That's okay. But just bear in mind, when you do go to sell it online, guys, that you probably won't make that much money back. So don't think you're going to make millions from doing this because you're selling used products. But this type of used product, guys, obviously, there's only going to be a certain market for it. There's only going to be certain people that are prepared to spend money for these type of fragrances. that's already been pre-used. Now, guys, if you had Tom Ford or you have something like Perfumes de Mali or something along those particular type of niche fragrances, then yes, you could actually make quite a bit of money. And I have sold some fragrances in the past, quite easily made 50, 60 pounds on those fragrances, on those bottles, guys. So that's just my quick rundown. So hopefully it wasn't taking too long. Hopefully I've not spoken too fast. Hopefully, guys, you can get something from that. Thank you very much for the likes and subscriptions. Keep them coming. I believe we're at now about 200 people, or 200 subscriptions at least. Okay, so that's positive. And I hope in the next few months, definitely to keep pushing on, guys. Hopefully to get to 500. That's my aim. So thank you, guys. If you like the channel, please give it a big thumbs up. Please share the channel, guys. And also make sure that you enjoy yourself on New Year's Eve. Again, I put out some fragrances for that. Boss on a budget. Okay, guys. See you soon.